it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice in sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen. Shout out to my man Action Jackson, aka MVP Jackson, aka I just had the greatest quarterback season of all time, Jackson. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. And most importantly, thank you for embarrassing Baker in Cleveland. Thank you for putting hands on him in the dog pound. Thank you for that, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody who beats the Browns they earn a fan in Fisk Vegas. They do. This sorry ass Browns team. Let me just annihilate. You know what? Because this is really a Lamar Jackson video. But I want to annihilate Baker Mayfield just a little bit before I get to that, because I don't want to. I'm not going to bury Baker too much in this video, because next week I got the final fire range, the season finale fire range video on the Browns, and I'm going to air them out to the point where I'm gonna feel bad for them when I'm done with them with that video. I really am. So all I want to say is this: look at the game, right? They both complete 20 passes. Baker goes 20 for 30, 20 out of 33, 192 yards and 2 touchdowns, right? And an interception. Lamar Jackson is 238, 20 for 31 with 3 touchdowns, no picks. If I told you the guy who has less passing yards has Odell and Jarvis, you call me crazy. The guy with a tight end and one fast receiver, not Marquise Chris, I'm bugging, Hollywood Brown. He's the guy who threw for more passing yards. He's the guy who has more throwing touchdowns on the season. The guy who just 8 months ago, everybody said couldn't throw when he was getting beat by the Chargers in the playoffs, is about to win MVP. Then I also want to throw this out here too. All you Baker fans out there, all you Cleveland fans out there. If I had told you one team had Nick Chubb and the other team had Lamar Jackson, and I told you that one team had over 100 rushing yards and the other team didn't, you would say, damn, yo, Nick Chubb got busy. No. The rusher with 100 yards was Lamar Jackson. Nick Chubb only had like 45 yards. The man Lamar Jackson doubled up the entire Cleveland Brown team in rushing yards by himself. Lamar Jackson by himself doubled up the Cleveland not the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Cleveland Browns. He doubled up the Cleveland Browns in rushing yards. And shout out to the Cleveland Cavaliers, by the way, making your boy Fisk Vegas some money. They won me 2 games this week. Shout out to them. But it's embarrassing. The Browns are a joke, a bad joke. Crickets. That's what you are. You're a bad joke. Nobody's laughing. Nobody's laughing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point now where we're not even laughing at you. We're just shaking our heads. Like we suck our teeth when we see you. Like, you're disgusting. We don't even want you to touch us. Like, we want you to go away. Like, we scared you might contaminate us with your losing, with your stench, with your filth. That's what the Browns are. They're filth. Don't nobody want to be around that organization. Nobody want to be around no players. I mean, for real, man. You got Odell finally showing his true colors, throwing his helmet, yelling at Freddie Kitchens. It's about time Odell showed up. I knew it was only a matter of time. I mean, I'm convinced Odell is getting some good pussy at home. I'm convinced Odell got a fine ass woman fucking him every night, because he been a whole hell of a lot calmer than he used to be. Because he was throwing tantrums in New York, and he was getting like 1,200 yards a year on like 10 touchdowns, and he was throwing tantrums in New York. For him to have the year he's having in Cleveland, and he ain't throwing and this is the first time I actually seen him throw a temper tantrum on the sideline. I gotta say, I'm actually impressed. I need to see the girl that's giving it to him every night, though. I need to see this woman, because he's been too calm. Odell been way too calm this season. I mean, it's crazy, yo. This man Lamar Jackson, he smoked your quarterback and your Pro Bowl running back at the same damn time. This dude Lamar Jackson literally outrushed your all-world running back and outthrew your all-world quarterback at the same damn time. Cleveland, how do you feel? I mean, really, Browns fans, how do you feel? Lamar Jackson better than your whole damn team with less talent around. Could you imagine if Lamar Jackson had Odell and Landry and Nick Chubb in the backfield? I mean, well, Mark Ingram is a beast, so I mean, I guess that's a wash. But at the same time, I mean, going into the regular season, all everybody wanted to talk about was how great Nick Chubb. Oh, and they got Kareem Hunt out there. It had more rushing yards than Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt combined. This man Lamar Jackson straight flexing on the Browns right now. I mean, all I heard about was the Browns this. The Browns are going to win the division. The Browns are going to go to the playoffs. The Steelers, without Ben Roethlisberger, are better than the Browns. Let that sink in for a second. The Pittsburgh Steelers, without Ben Roethlisberger, are better than the Browns. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? Now, I said Pittsburgh was going to be better than the Browns because they had Ben Roethlisberger. I said the Ravens was going to be better than the Browns because they had Lamar Jackson. Y'all could go back and watch my season previews. I didn't delete those videos. They're still up. They're on a playlist. You know what I'm saying? I specifically said, how you going to win a division when not only do you got the worst quarterback in the division, because Andy Dalton is better than Baker Mayfield. Let's call a spade a spade. Andy Dalton's better than Baker Mayfield. How you going to win a division? You got the worst quarterback in the division, and you're not better than the Steelers, and you ain't better than the damn Ravens. How you going to win a division? How you going to go to the playoffs? How? And this is when I thought the Chargers were still going to be nice. I was like, how you going to go to the playoffs when the Chargers and the Chiefs going to the playoffs? How you going to go to the playoffs when you already know that Houston and Indianapolis is going to the playoffs? I didn't know Andrew Luck was going to retire. I'm just running you down the list. Like, this is before Andrew Luck retired. This is before the Chargers was trash. This is before Big Ben got hurt. If you run down these laundry list of teams, how is Cleveland going to the playoffs? How? I don't get it, man. Like, I don't understand it. I don't. There are certain things that I cover with this Fisk Vegas channel. There are certain things that happen in sports that I don't understand, and this is one of them. Another thing I can't understand is why people think Steph Curry is better than Russell Westbrook and James Harden when this motherfucker can't even stay healthy and lead the team to a playoff run. You can say what you want about Harden and Westbrook. They're durable, and no matter what's around them, they're going to the playoffs. This dude Curry got hurt the first damn week. There's certain things in sports I don't understand. There's certain stories in sports that I'm never going to understand. I'm never going to understand it. And how people thought that the Cleveland Browns were going to go to the playoffs is beyond me. It's beyond me. I'm never going to understand it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. At least with Daniel Jones, at least you can say, damn, he came from Duke. What the hell? You drafted a quarterback from Duke? Didn't you learn from the Bears, drafted Trubisky from Carolina? At least with the Daniel Jones situation, I can understand you being, what the hell are you doing? My whole thing with Daniel Jones is you didn't have to embarrass that kid on national television. They called him a zero on national television. Go back and listen to the broadcast. They said the New York Giants had just drafted a quarterback that was ranked, that wasn't even ranked. He's a zero. Daniel Jones got parents. He got people who love him. I thought it was personal the way they buried Daniel Jones. I understand them being perplexed about the pick. I thought it was ridiculous how they embarrassed him like that. But I understood it. Saying the Cleveland Browns are going to the playoffs, I still don't understand it. Because we didn't know Andrew Luck was going to retire until a week before the season. We didn't know Ben Roethlisberger was going to get hurt. We didn't know the Chargers were going to take a step back. Those teams aren't even going to win a division. Ravens win a division. Texans are going to win a division. Chiefs are going to win a division. Those three teams alone competing for 2 wild card spots are better than the Browns. So what we really talking about right now? And I said I wasn't going to go in on the Browns, damn it. This is supposed to be a more of a Ravens-centric video. But at the end of the day, man, Ravens know what's up, man. Ravens know what's up. They clinched the #1 seed in the AFC. over the Patriots, over the Chiefs. I mean, damn. Just give it up to the Ravens, man. What a great year. Lamar Jackson, greatest year of all time. I'm going to give Lamar Jackson his own video since I didn't talk about it enough in this video. Stay tuned for my Lamar Jackson video later this week. Yeah, he's the greatest quarterbacking season of all time. By a mile. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fisk Vegas, and I approve this message.